All right, I'm going to go ahead and get started. So welcome to Fit Company's Power of 3 Power Hour. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you start to finish through what I do on a daily basis, at least the minimum of what I do. And it takes me about 25 to 30 minutes because I've been doing it such a long time. But I'm going to take you through step by step, and so hopefully this will be helpful. So I want you to get a pen and a notebook out, and I want you to write down all of these things because you're going to be doing this on your own. So consider this a training, and I'd like you to put it into action when you are doing this on your own. So what I'm going to do is, first of all, I'm going to share the screen, and I'm going to show you my Facebook. So hopefully you can see my Facebook. So the first thing I do every morning is I go in and I delete any pending friend requests. So I go to my own profile, I click friends, and then I click find friends and view sent requests. And so here are all of the friend requests that I sent yesterday, and my rule is if they haven't accepted my friend request within 24 hours, I go back and I delete them. The reason that I do that is because I don't want Facebook to put me in Facebook jail where I can't access my account. If you, you see how I'm deleting them all. If you send too many friend requests, they will deactivate your account because they consider you spam. And of course, I don't want that. So I do this every day. Sometimes I friend request only a couple people. Obviously, I had friend requested quite a few people over the weekend, and I haven't done this in a while. I try to do it every day, but sometimes I do forget. So just give me 1 second to finish doing that. Okay, so I've canceled all of my friend requests. So now what I'm going to do is I need to add more friends. So on a daily basis, I always add more friends. So one thing that works really well for me is I go into the groups that I'm a part of and I friend request there. So I'm going to go ahead and scroll down to groups and to more, and I'm in a gazillion different groups. So why don't I go to this group? It's Lula Rowe, and her name is Madison. She's got 10,000 members in there. Oh my word. This one might be a little bit hard. But usually what I do is I go to someone who has just posted something. So I'm going to go to this Mo. I try to make sure it's a girl and that it's in my age group. And then I'll write something like, "Those are so cute. Did you get them at Mo," what's her name? Mo Kidler. And then after I ask her a question, I send her a friend request. Shoot, I can't send her a friend request. Oh man. All right, let's try another one. So obviously I'm doing this live, so sorry if this is not perfect. This is real life. Okay. Danny Christensen. Okay. I'm going to write, "Me too. Did you get one?" at Danny, so make sure she sees it. And then I'm going to friend request her. So my goal is to have 3 people accept my friend request a day. So usually I'll friend request maybe 5 to 10 people. So let's see. Oh, this girl's so cute. Let me see if I can add her as a friend. I can. So I'm going to write, "I love it, adorable," at, what is her name? Josie. And then after I do that, I'm going to add her as a friend. Okay, this girl, I'm just going to write, "Did you get yours yet?" And then I want to add her as a friend, so that's 3. Sorry, my notifications keep going off. Okay, I think you guys get the picture. So what I would do, I would go through and see already Danny Christensen already replied. So I'm already starting to build a relationship with her. So I've already talked to a couple people. Usually, like I said, I try to talk to 5 and 7, between 5 and 7, hoping that 3 of them accept my friend request. Once those 3 accept my friend request, then I go here. So let me share a different screen now, and I'm going to show you the power of 3. Okay, so this is my power of 3. So this was last week. With the holidays, I didn't quite finish it, but I got quite a bit of it done. So as you see, I have 3 people a day that I add to my network. So by Sunday, I had 21 new friends. I started 3 conversations a day. Sunday, I didn't do my last 3. I invited, let's see, 3, 6, 8 people. My goal was to invite 21. My goal for coaching is to invite 3 people a week, and I invited 6. And then I list my follow-ups, and I usually follow up with about 6 people a day, and I work out and I do my personal development. So I'm going to go ahead and go to this screen. So today is Monday. So once those people accept my friend request, I'm going to put them in here as my add to network. I only put them if they accept my friend request because I guess what's the point of putting them in there if they don't? Then I'm going to go through and I'm going to start a conversation. Now, I have a little technique that I use. I actually always print out the week priors. Let me get off of this so I can show you. I actually print out the one from the week before that I filled out. I don't know if you guys can see it, because then I have my list of my 21 new friends. And then what I do is then I go back to Facebook. So let me go back to Facebook. And I start looking for people. So Kathleen Vanderheiden accepted my friend request last week. So I'm going to go to her page, and that's a great family picture. So I'm going to say, what a beautiful pic. Okay, so I've started a conversation with her. Then I'm going to go to my next person that accepted my friend request, which was Allison Kane. There she is. And I might just do it on their wall, or I might actually ask them a question in a message. So she's got a lot of shares. So I'm just gonna go to a different person. I'm trying to find people who actually, use Facebook for what it's meant to be used for, not just to share a whole bunch of links. Let's see. Yeah, same thing. On to my next person, and I'm using the people that added me as a friend last week. So look at those adorable boys. Oh my goodness. And I might ask, where did you get this taken? Okay, so I'm connecting with people. As you know, when I interact with them, then they will show up on my newsfeed, which is pretty awesome, because then I can continue that relationship. Now, I actually know her in real life, but somehow we weren't friends on Facebook. She's one of my daughter's teachers. So this one's a pretty easy one. So I'll just write, congrats, Auntie. Okay, so you get the point. So then I go through my friends list and I start conversations with these people. Then the next one is the one I struggle with. So now I'm on to inviting. If you remember our power of 3. So I did my add to network. I did my start conversation. Now I'm on to inviting. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of look through my friend list. Maybe I'll go to my like page and find some people. So let's see. So I will go in here. Let's see who liked this. Okay, so this Samantha girl, this is another way to connect with people. I'm not friends with her, so I can go ahead and add her to my network because she liked my page. But let's see if I have anybody who has commented lately. Oh, there's a bunch of people there. I won't even go into that one. Like I said, this is the part that I struggle with the most. Why don't I go to my recipe group and see if I can find anybody there. And like I said, I try to do 3 a day, at least 5 days a week. So maybe Flo. So I'll just message her and say, hey girl, I hope things are going well. Are you interested in hopping in a group in January? Done. So I just invited her, very nonchalant, no big deal. Here's another person. I don't know her, but I think I'm going to add her as a friend since she's in my group. So yeah, this takes a little bit more time. I might message Erin and just say, hey, how are things going? Think you would be interested in hopping in a group in January. Okay, so now I have 2. See if I can quickly find another one. I don't know who that person is. Let's see. A lot of these people are already in my groups is the problem. Okay, I think you guys get the point. I don't know who that is either. Anyway, so then I invite 3 people. Then comes coaching. So it's 3 people a week. Obviously, with coaches, you want to make sure that you've already built a relationship with them. So usually what I do is I go into my challenge groups and I kind of look and see, you know, who in here is already a coach, who do I think would make a great coach, and then I kind of go from there. So I won't do that right now because most of these, I do that frequently. So most of these people I've already talked to about coaching. So let me think. Oops. Oh, well. So yeah, I won't do that right now because I have ongoing conversations with them about coaching. And then last but not least is I follow up. So usually what I do is I'll go into my messages, and obviously I have to reply to all of these messages, but I might go back like a week and hold on. I do a lot of messaging, as you can see. So I will go back like a week and then just kind of see who I didn't finish talking with. So let's see if I have anybody that I haven't. Let's see. I do a pretty good job of keeping up with these throughout the day. So I don't know if I have anybody that I haven't finished following up with. Let's see. Maybe I could do this. I messaged her thinking about you. Would you be interested in doing what I do for a living? She never replied, so I'll just say, have you thought about it at all? So I guess that would be an invitation to coaching. And Jill, she bought a program. So she didn't answer my question, so I'll just say, hey, just double checking. Did you want to be in a group? So there's another invitation to a group and an invitation to coaching. Here's a girl who I met in a running group. And I'll just say, I am doing well, just finished T25 cardio, kicked my butt. So she and I are just kind of, at this point, we're just building a relationship. She actually lives in England. So here's another one. She told me that she wanted to sign up as a coach, but hasn't jumped on it yet. And I messaged her, hey girl, ready to get started? And she didn't reply, so I'll just say, hey, just double checking. Would love to have you join before January. So there's another invitation to coaching. So you get the point. So I always kind of go back through and make sure that I followed up. If I haven't heard back from them, I'll just send them a short and sweet little reminder. And that's it. So I've now finished my Power of 3, and then what I do next is I check in with my challengers, and I post in my groups. So when I check in with my challengers, I try to for sure like their posts. I don't always have time to read all of them, but here and there I will read them and, kind of calculate as if they were following the 21-day fix, kind of see where they are with their carbs, make a comment or two, and then once a week I try to message them and just ask them, how are you doing? How are you? Just wondering about life in general and about how they're doing in the challenge group. And then I come up with my posts for the next day. Most of the time, I take a couple nights a month and I have all of my posts done for the whole month. But if I'm running behind, I'll do 3 a day. So then after I'm done with my power hour, I'll sit down and I'll come up with 3 posts for the next day. And I use Post Planner to schedule it for the next day. How I decide what's going to go on my page is I have 5 things about me that are in my head. And so I'll post, maybe 1 or 2 of those things about me and then something fitness or health related. So I might post like my family or peanut butter or coffee or wine or I'm a Christian. 2 of my 3 posts are about all of those things that make me me. And then the other is usually fitness related or Beachbody related. So, and then of course, my personal development, I always do my personal development before I go to bed. Depending on how tired I am, I might read 5 minutes, I might read a half hour or whatever. I don't take too many nights off of that. It helps me fall asleep. So that's it. So that is the Power of 3 and a little bit of a more thorough explanation, but honestly, there are many a days when I get this done in 20, 25 minutes, besides for the personal development. And if you do it every day, your business is going to grow. So I hope that was helpful. Message me if you have any questions. Thanks, guys. Bye.